Hi and welcome back to my channel. Oh my goodness, what a week. I've I've just upended my whole craft area, and you would have seen the video, and my goodness, look, it's got over 1,000 hits on it. How I crafted a small area. Oh my goodness, thank you so much guys for looking at that. It just proves there's people out there still looking at my channel. And oh look, I was just blown away. I have got a little bit more finished, and I will show you that. So this is one of the last steps in my craft room puzzle. I did my velvet fabrics, satin and jacquard fabrics, and there's some cord in the bottom, lace fabric, guipé lace, is that how you say it? That's the thicker sort of lace. And I ended up with 2 tubs of doilies for cut up projects and 1 tub of crochet and plain doilies. So that all went on the top of my shelving there, and I have a little bit more fabric to do and then I'll be finished. So yes, so thank you to all the people who pressed like on that video and watched it, and I'm just blown away by it, because my room is just really, it's a very humble little, it's not even a room, it's a little humble end of our cabin that we're staying in. But you know what, it just proves that you can craft wherever you are. And one lady wrote that and said that to me, that we don't need big fancy rooms to craft in, we just need the right shelving, the right tubs. And you know, another lady said, oh, that's better than a huge big room where you gotta walk and, you know, look around everywhere for something. So this way it's just all around me, it's all marked, I know where it all is. And oh, I'm just so grateful, because Dave had for putting it all those vintage books in the storage bay. That's what just topped it off for me. All right, so thank you for that. Now remember, we made these gorgeous Christmas cards. We're going to make some more. I just thought these were just totally fun. So I said to you, we'll come back and make a different shape. So I have got all my cut up doilies out. Oh, they're all in a tub, all marked. They're all in bags like this and in a tub that's marked cut up doily motifs. All right, so I'm going to get some bits out and see what I can use out of here. Now I really love this pattern, the pineapple pattern, and I reckon we could cut some baubles out of that. I reckon we could get some beautiful baubles out of this pineapple pattern. So let's cut up here, and we'll go up here. We won't go right into the middle, and I want this teardrop shape. Oh, excuse me if I sound stuffed up, because Dave came home with some sort of head cold, and of course you got to share it. So we've both had really bad head colds, and it really sucks when you get a head cold in warmer weather. It really sucks. So we've been battling that for the last, oh gosh, I think Dave's been battling it for over a week, and I've been battling it since last Wednesday. So see how that's given me a little bauble shape? Isn't that going to be cute? All right, let's see what else. I mean, you could use that for something too. Don't throw away all your scraps. This one here's nice. This could make a really nice bigger bauble. What else is in here? Squares. I've got all sorts of things cut up in here. That could make, wouldn't that look good as a I was going to say pineapple. Wouldn't that look good as a pine cone? Let's have a go at that. And we could cut it a little bit smaller to fit on the card. And there's all sorts of things you can do with these. Okay, let's just clip it down first. And then you could, well, I'll leave it like that for now. Okay, there's a few shapes. And then you've got these shapes too, you know, don't throw any of those scraps out. Right, what else have we got in here? Oh, here's a nice one. Look at that. Let's have a play with that and see what we can do. Alright, we could turn maybe that into something. Let's have a think about that one. Where did that? Oh, that's, there it is. I'll just leave that up there. What else have we got in here? Oh, this one. This one I ended up putting on my Mulla journal. I used them for Mulla flowers. And look at them. Look at the pineapples in here. When you cut one out, it just gives you a beautiful, beautiful, like flower type thing on a stalk. That Christmas bauble. That's what it shouts to me. And then I'll cut a smaller one out too. And these are just the pineapples on these crochet doilies. And you find the crochet ones everywhere. You know, I stopped getting the crochet ones because there was just so many of them. And look at this one. This one's a nice white one. Look at that one. That one's got gorgeous pattern on it. Well, this one's got it so it goes in multiples. So where would you cut on this one? Up here. What do you want to do, Pickle? He scratches on the bathroom door when he wants to go outside. I suppose that's the closest spot he can get to the outside. Here, you want to go in? There's no one in there. I think he likes sitting in there because it's warmer, especially when I've got the aircon on. He's a bit of a worry, this hairless child. Doesn't like the aircon, doesn't like the winter. Right, let's cut that out and see what that looks like. I'll just put it up there. Then what else have we got in here? Oh, some more squares. Oh, there's another one already cut out. Oh, and see, we've got ones that are just stars. Let's cut that out straight up. Okay. Let's give it a little. Oh, it's a bit. That one's a bit squished up. Did you get the idea? Alright, what else is in here? More squares. Oh, this one. This one is just a big pineapple one. Wouldn't that look awesome? Just doing one great big one. Let's save that one. I think this one, is that crochet? I think it is. Alright, that's that bag. Let's have a look what's in another bag. Oh, we could use this. That would look cool. That was a whole like placemat, and it was just full of all these shapes. Like, that's how many I got out of it. I think oh, there's more in there, but yeah, I think it was didn't cut the whole thing up. Right, what else? What's this one? What's this one? There's a few here that I've cut pieces out of. That would make a good heart. There's a great heart in there. I'll just cut it out just so I can show you. It'd make a great Valentine card, wouldn't it? So that one's got a beautiful heart shape in it. And what else is in that one? I don't think there's much else. Oh, this one's got a gorgeous butterfly. Gorgeous butterfly on it. Look at that. But I don't want butterflies at the moment. Alright, what else is in my bag? Okay, we've picked that one. That. And then what does this one look like? That could look pretty as a bauble. I think that's the only thing that's in there. Oh no. Oh, these would look pretty. They're pretty. Then you've got these ones that you could just put whatever you want on them. They are awesome. I'll just pick one that's not squished. Then there's little ones. What else have I got in here? Oh, there's another star in this one. See, they could look awesome as little baubles. Little star. Okay, I'll put them up here. That one's probably going to be a little bit big, I think. Pickle! A little bit thick. It's quite thick, that one, but it would work. It would work if you didn't have anything else. Here's some little stars. Little motifs that you could use for stars. And oh, these are gorgeous. They're nice and thin too. And so these are just all ones I've cut up and popped away for projects. Which one doesn't look too twisted? What else is in there? Oh, these are cute too. Pick some that aren't too. And then there's ones that have got a different colour in the centre. They sort of look real snowflakey, don't they? That's beautiful. And there's this one. It looks real snowflakey as well. And what else is in this bag? I think that's all that's in that bag. Let's get all them back in there. I'll keep some of them out. And what's in that one? Oh, they're just white ones. I think they'll be too big, and they'll be too big as well. Alright, that is what is in my tub at the moment. All sorts of crochet motifs, and I'll just sit it over there where I can put it out of the way, fix it up later. Look how many I'm going to get out of that. Gorgeous. Right, I've got another tray down here. of leftovers from the last time that I did it, and even this one would look great as a bauble. And this was one that I cut up into a Christmas tree. But let's bring it, instead of stopping, let's bring it right up here like that. And this was a gorgeous doily. Look at that. That could be a gorgeous, gorgeous motif. Motif bauble. Right, what else is on this? Don't think there's a whole lot more on this other one. The ones that I used for the Christmas trees. I loved this one. And you could cut that motif out of the center if you wanted to just use that as a bauble. Let's have a look. We'll leave one of the little knobs on the top for the top of the bauble. Like that. That could look gorgeous. And what else? There is this green one that I wanted to have a play with. Now you could make some beautiful baubles with that too. This green, the green, what do you call it? Pineapple here. But I don't want to do green pineapples. Okay, we could use that as a Christmas tree. There's a gorgeous pink one here. And you're probably thinking, why am I cutting that one apart? I think it was damaged somewhere, was it? Let me have a look. Oh, that one's not damaged anywhere. But anyway, that would make a gorgeous one. There was this one too. This is beautiful. And you've got on the outside of the doily, you've got this little outside trim. I'm just going to clip that off so it looks all uniform all the way around. Like that. You've got your little bauble there. So that came out of a doily that was all little motifs like that. And then we've got this one. Now, I'm in two minds whether to cut this one. It is just spectacular. We'll see how we go. Right now I've got my trims and pieces of card. And like I said, when I put a project away that's ongoing, I have it in a tray like this. Now these trays, I got them from the cheap shop and they just sit inside one another, and one's for, I think this size is for scrapbook paper, and then you can get a A4 size and an A5 size, and I just take them apart, and like there's no hinges on it, they just sit together, and then I just use them as project trays. And if I'm working on a project, everything sits on there, it goes on the shelf as a whole tray that's that I can just pull back down again, and I know everything's on there. So yeah, that's how I store my projects on the go, and I think that works really well for me. All right, let's get let's make 3, I think. And I think that will be enough. So I'll get some top cards. Yeah. And then I've got all the envelopes sitting there for them. And then the fabric, and then I've got some trims. Right. that's all out. Now we're going to decide what we'll make. We've got a lot sitting out here, haven't I? And another one. Let's put you up here and we'll decide which motifs we'll use. Alright, I really love this one. We have to have this one, so let's put that on, and a little one to go with it. Where was the little one? I don't know whether 3 might look good, but no. And 1. Let's put one like that, and one going up that way, and then one of them in the middle. Oh, that could look nice. Beautiful. Alright. Now let's do one that's got a little bit of pink on it. This can be one bauble. And actually we'll put 2 baubles on here. We'll put that one there and that one. And we'll put I might do something with that for the string. I don't know yet. And what will we do for the 3rd one? We've got little stars. Let's do stars. Stars. And this one looks like a little star. So you could use that as a bauble. That would look awesome. So I hope that's given you some ideas of what you could put on here to make into baubles. This would look awesome as a pine cone, and then you could put some sort of you could cut it down as well and have a shorter one. That's what I was thinking. But anyway, that's there's some motif ideas with your crochet doilies. I love this heart one. Okay, so I've got all my bits and pieces together. I'm just going to trim off a couple little bits and pieces of this just so it looks nice and neat around the edge. Okay, and then I've trimmed off just those 2 little points off this one. But that one was handy leaving that there because it's the top of the bauble. Okay, to match in with these, I found a piece of trim that I cut off, so I'm going to use that as this bauble's hanger, and I got a little piece of rickrack for this one. Okay, and I'm just going to spot some glue around on here like I did with the last ones, just to keep everything in place while you stitch, and just makes everything a little bit easier. Alright, now let's put some decoration on here. Where'd my needle go? Let's start with the orange one. And I'll just wax my thread, and we're just going to anchor down that back, the thread at the back, like I always do with the beading thread. And I think we'll start in the center. Let's put a feature in the center. Now what did I pick out? I sort of looked at this orange flower, but I don't know whether it'll be too bright. but we can tame that down a little bit. So let's try it. Okay, we've got an orange sequin flower in the center, and then I might put one of these goldy orange colored beads right in the center. Like that, so we miss that bead and go back through the sequin like that. And then what I might do then is, we've got orange, they're a bit bright, aren't they? Okay, I've got these little beads, these little 1mm beads, and I might put them so we'll come out, right out like that, and I'll just get some of these beads out. And we'll put a row of these beads in it, and I'll just explain as I go along. Right, like the other cards, I'm just going to keep these ones really subtle as well, not too bright and in your face type thing. And I'm just going to now thread on some of these lighter orange beads so that they go into the center, go in between the petals, and then just go back down through the middle of the sequin. It's easier to go back down rather than coming up and trying to find that hole all the time. So I'm just going to do that between all of the little sequin petals. That looks really pretty. See how it's toned down that bright sequin? You don't see this dark orange. Now we'll put something around the edge of this. Right, let's see what we can do around the edge here now. Right, let's put one of these little flowers on with a little bright orange center so that it matches the orange. Let's try and let's see how that looks. Might I don't mind it. Let's see, get some leaves on and see if that makes it look better. Flip you over. Okay, I think that looks better. So we'll anchor down those leaves, otherwise they're just going to sit wherever they want. Look at that, I went straight through the hole. That was a fluke, wasn't it? There we go. That looks pretty, I like that. Right, and to finish this bauble off, I might put a little row of beads around the outside of the circle, just to emphasize the actual circle. Alright, that's our first little motif done. Isn't it gorgeous? I just love how that's coming up. So that's our first bauble, and we'll go on to do this one. Okay, on to the second bauble. I've picked some of these little sequins that are just straight, the little straight rectangles. So I'll put a few of them out. And I've also got, pop off my finger, some of these little sequins which are quite pretty. They're just like little what would you call them, just little, they're not faceted ones, they're just little like cone shaped dome sort of, yeah. So let's try them. And what I'm going to do is go around in an arc to give that sort of impression that it's a circle. Right, and that's given me my little band across this bauble. Isn't it pretty? It's so pretty. And if I have trouble with those little beads staying straight, I'll just pop a bit of glue behind them. But they look like they're behaving themselves, so I'll just leave them. And then I like this one here. I'll pick some little beads to go around the outside. Right, that looks so pretty. Now the beads around the outside are very, very subtle, so it may be a little bit hard to see them on camera, but I just love how that looks. And like I said, if these don't behave, you could put a little spot of glue behind those sequins to make them stay in the right spot. Right, now I'm going to skip up to the hanger. Alright, so that's our 2 baubles on this card, all sewn. So pretty, so pretty. Right, let's get this card finished. So pretty. Alright, that's our first card. I'll come back on and do the other 2 in a new video. I hope you've enjoyed watching this. It's just an extension of the Christmas tree ones that we did a few videos back, and this one is done with all these other motif shapes. So just think outside the box, guys, how you cut your doilies up and what you could use them for. Alright, so if you're new here, this is me making some Christmas cards with doily scrap and or cut up pieces of doily motifs, and just adding beads and beautiful things to it. And I hope you've enjoyed watching this, and you like, share and subscribe, and we'll come back and we'll do the other 2 cards in our next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.